I'm Ashleigh, this is Blue. Blue joined my life in 2022, and spiritually I believe that animals come into your life when you need them. He's just become so much more than my best friend. Like, he's totally given me my life back, my independence back. He's completely transformed my world, but he also is my world.
Ashleigh was diagnosed with PTSD following an abusive relationship. Her mental health deteriorated and she ended up in hospital. But despite everything she'd been through, she was determined to help others.
And with everything I was kind of going through at that point, I felt like there was a need, a demand for better ways to handle a person in crisis. I actually did a mental health first aid course, and that was through an ITA grant through the government. It ended up just being one-to-one between myself and the instructor, and I'm quite glad it actually happened to be that way, because she was able to talk me through the steps towards becoming a mental health first aid instructor. I contacted the King's Trust because I always had this idea that I wanted to be self-employed. I got through it all and launched my business last year with the support of the King's Trust. It's come from personal experience, and I think a lot of people that go through their own struggles and trauma tend to want to help others. It's almost like having that person that you needed when you were in crisis, and that's always where my inspiration has stemmed from.
Seeing how far Ashleigh's come since the first day she came to the King's Trust to how she is now, how confident she is now, is fantastic. I've spoken to people that have worked with her that when she first arrived, she was only able to do online programs, didn't always keep her camera on. She's now gone on to become a young ambassador with the King's Trust, and she's one of our main representatives when we have any opportunity, whether it's to do with press, whether it's to do with a public speaking event.
Ashleigh is driven by her own experience of the emergency services as a victim of domestic abuse and determined to confront shortcomings in the justice system.
For me, the main issue was the justice system, and that's what led me to start my advocacy work, because I just didn't feel like I was receiving justice for what was happening to me. It actually led to a meeting that was arranged between myself, the local MSP and his office manager. Just a couple of weeks ago, I received a response from the Justice Secretary who'd addressed my questions point by point. It has been an emotional roller coaster, and there have been times where I've sat there and questioned, is it worth it? Should I still be doing this? Because it's just been so taxing emotionally. I definitely look back now and I think if I had a person like me, it would have definitely helped. And I feel like I have become my own hero, and I've become the person that I needed in that time of crisis.
Please welcome with our assistant dog Blue, the fabulous Ashleigh Lancaster. We can see here now, look at that, that dog is adorable. Can I get a wee bit of that? No. We can see the amazing bond that you've got with Blue here. So tell us, explain to us the difference that Blue makes in your life.
Blue completely changed my life. Like, he gave me so much light when there was just too much darkness, and he's given me a purpose, because I've now discovered exactly where my true happiness lies and what I want to spend my time doing.
And you've demonstrated that. Brilliant. Oh, look at that.
So talk us through, like, people might not be aware of what a mental health first aider does or what that is. Talk us a wee bit through that.
So a mental health first aider, they kind of intervene with the first point of crisis. It's just learning how to have that conversation and signpost to the right emergency support.
You used an amazing expression there, you become the hero that you needed at that time. What would you have needed at that time that you didn't get?
I feel like I needed reassurance that there was light after a huge period of dark, and that it's okay to feel your feelings, because I just pushed everything out. And even when it come to certain situations, like everything that I resisted persisted, and just, you know, staying in situations that were unhealthy or not allowing myself to feel or process my feelings, that was incredibly detrimental to me. And I probably wouldn't have got myself into situations that I did had I allowed myself to process that. Whereas now that I am allowing myself, like, there's so much good that's come from so much pain.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And looking back, no, big hand for that.
Come on.
And just briefly, looking back at the journey you've had from someone that, you know, you had crippling PTSD, and here you are on a stage in front of all these quite scary people, and you're absolutely smashing it. I mean, you know, if you had a wee out-of-body experience and look back, what would you say to yourself even 5, 6 years ago?
You are not alone. Don't suffer in silence, because I've always said that it's bittersweet, that I've met so many incredible women, and just the support networks out there, like, you're just not alone, and help is out there.
Brilliant. And I take it that is the message that you want to send out today to everyone.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That is the one thing you would say. Get a dog.
Actually, you know, when you said you feel that there's like a spiritual connection that Blue came into your life. I mean, you genuinely feel that, don't you?
100%, yeah. Definitely. And I feel like I'm such a spiritual person, and he's so much more than a dog. Like, there's just something about him that's just so special, and he's just the best boy.
What, does he do your account as well? Well, listen, it's a lovely story. To present your award, we've got two people that really, really, really wanted to meet you and tell you what your achievements meant to them. So please welcome singer Susan Boyle, you might have heard of her,
the one
and Shetland and EastEnders star Laurie Brett. Here they come.
On you go, Laurie.
Thank you. So, Ashleigh, you overcame so much so early, and then you decided to train people with mental health responders, and then you got the Justice Secretary to apologise, basically, and then you've set up another thing with the assistance dogs. So my question is, when are you taking over the running in the world? Because I don't think it's going so well. Honestly, you're an inspiration, and just fantastic for what you've overcome and what you've achieved.
Privilege and a pleasure for me to offer you this award.
There we are. Thank you, Susan. Thank you to
One
Susan.
more award.
Oh, it's that one more. Oh.
Ah.
Is it for me? Oh, it's the dog. Oh, never mind.
So this is also for Blue. Look at that, Blue. No, he's interested in the cheese, isn't he? But no, don't blame him. But many congratulations, and honestly, it's an honour to meet you.
Oh, fantastic.